Hi, guys. Thanks for rolling with me today. It is Saturday, the 28th of October, and I apologize. I have not been on in 3 months. In September, my youngest daughter went into the hospital for 5 days, very sick with her type 1 diabetes. And she got out after 5 days, and then my oldest one, she went in 3 days later for 10 days with a severe infection to her pancreas. Um, Pancreatitis, actually. Oh, let me turn that down. Sorry about that. Also, she was in for 10 days. So, and she doesn't drink, which is the leading cause of pancreatitis, they said, but she doesn't drink. They don't know where it came from. They actually also at the same time had an 83-year-old lady in there that didn't drink, and they don't know where it came from, but she was diagnosed with the same thing. And she was just down the hall from my oldest daughter. Well, it's a whole process of changing all your eating habits. And I bet you my daughter, she's lost 40 pounds probably since, and this was like the third week in September. And she was in there for 10 days. Ice chips only, because I guess you got to rest your digestive system, all your gut stuff. So she could only have ice chips for those 10 days. That was it. No popsicles, nothing to eat. She could not drink water. Anyway, so now she's doing a lot better, and she's got her eating under control, what she's, supposed to be eating. Okay, so that was like the third week of September, 10 days. She was out about a week, and I went into the hospital. Never in my life, I'm 55 years old, and never in my life or a history of kidney stones. Guess who had one? Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to die. I couldn't get comfortable. Um, that was one day. Okay, the next day, I woke up that night, 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up throwing up. I finally got a little more sleep, laid back down, got a little more sleep, woke up in the morning and just kept throwing up and hurting so bad it even hurt to breathe. I don't envy anybody nor wish it upon anybody to have any kidney stones. Oh my gosh, that was painful. I thought gallbladder, which I had the surgery way back in 1988. My oldest daughter was 3 months old, and I had gallstones, and it hurt up front and up under the ribs, like your chest. Your chest was hurting up underneath the ribs. Um, I can't really remember if my gut was hurting, but I remember the pain up under my ribs. And it was very hard to breathe. And I thought, there's no way this is gallbladder. I don't have one. No, got to the emergency room finally. 4 hours. I tried to tough it out because I'm not one that go to the emergency room and try to get there because you're in pain and you're hurting, and then they make you set for 4 hours until they call you back. Well, that wasn't the case. Which I'm very, very proud of the hospital. They got me right back there. My blood pressure was 200 over 101, and they said I have high blood pressure. I said, no, I don't have high blood pressure. It's because I'm in so much pain. And so they got me right back. I'm throwing up. They're trying to give me um, morphine and everything for the pain. And the pain was just unbearable. I couldn't sit. I couldn't lay. I tried to walk to try to see if that would alleviate it. Well, they came and got me for a dye-induced CAT scan, took me down there. I could barely lay on the table to get that. I just came out of the donut that they put you in for the imaging and threw up all over the place. Sorry, don't mean to be gross or graphic, but oh my gosh, I was just sick. And it was horrible. Okay, so I was in there for, I went down for surgery, which it isn't a real surgery. They don't cut you open or nothing. I forget what it's called, but they go up in and they bust it up, and then all that. Then you have to wear a stent for 2 weeks in your bladder and your urethra tube or whatever. Anyway, they didn't see any more. It was on my right side, so of course I don't think they looked at my left side. If they did, they didn't tell me. But they didn't see any more stones. But that stone ended up being 7 millimeters, and they said that it's no way that I could pass it. So leave it to a shoemaker. That's my maiden name, but leave it to a shoemaker. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. So anyway, okay, so I'm doing a whole lot better. Just had a string of bad luck. So I got out of the hospital, come home, and a week later, my granddaughter, my little princess, she went into the hospital. And she has some bowel problems and some gut issues. So, yeah, she was in there for 4 days. And I don't know how to pop up any pictures, but oh my gosh, it broke my heart. She had the little tube in her mouth, in her nose, that went straight to her stomach, giving her the stuff out of the bag on the IV. But finally she got all better, and after 4 days she got to come home. On the fifth day she came home 7 o'clock at night on the fifth day. So she's actually in there 5 days, 4 nights. But she is doing so much better now, and she's got a new prescription for her gut health and her little bowels and stuff like that. So anyway, I think we're all on the mends, and hopefully 2024 will be better for us. But I did want to pop on and let you know, and I got new glasses, so I can see. I can see better. They're the the trifocal type that goes down to 3. Anyway, I got those, and I do notice that I did get the blue lighting for the computer and stuff. Oh, I guess if I tip my head like this, it isn't so bad, but I can see the blue reflection, so I know you guys can see it, but I can't help it. I got to have it because I work on a computer in the billing department all day long. So I got to have that. Actually, when I first got my glasses, I did not have it, and I was having really bad headaches, and the computer was so bright. And anyway, long story short, I went back and added the blue light to my glass, or the blue reflection thing to my glasses. So it's a lot better, no headaches. So it's what I needed. Um, I got these in August, actually. I know it's been a long time since I've been on, but I've just had so much going on, and there's been so much illness. I guess you could say not really sickness, but illness. Um, so I wanted to tell you, um, everything is a lot better and going smoothly now. Knock on wood. Anyway, I have been working on some crochet stuff, and I wanted to show it to you. This is a shawl that I am making, and you may not. Here it is, and it's rather large, and you may not be able to see the sparkle in it. I don't know if you can or not, but it's a really big shawl, and it's going to be 2 balls of it. Okay. I absolutely love it. It's lightweight. It's more of a springtime shawl, I'm thinking, maybe. Um, but I'll give you the specs on it here. It is the Lion brand shawl in a ball. Yeah, you can see the sparkles there. I don't know if you could in my shawl or not. I can, but I don't know if the camera picked it up, is what I mean. And this is 61% cotton, 34% acrylic, and 5 other fibers. Let me see if I can find the colorway. Is called Moonstone. It is by Lion Brand Shawl in the Ball. And this is what I got left. Well, it's not left. I'm going to use this. This is the second skein, and it's going to be a big shawl, but that's okay because I'm a big girl. But anyway, it is going to be for me, because I just think it's so elegant looking. Not that I'm elegant, but it just makes you feel better to think you look pretty. So, also, I have been working on, which I've got an order in, not a big order, just a small order, in with Lion Brand, to get some more yarn because this is my very first rectangle blanket. And yeah, here we go. I'm still working on the side. Let me take that needle out, or that hook, and let me show you. This is the rectangle blanket, and it's pretty big, and I will tell you it is the Lion Brand Impressions. The remember, it's been quite some time ago, I showed you a video of wildflowers mandala impressions and very berry. So I thought, they were sitting on my shelf, and I'm like, you know what, I that's the exact same yarn, same yardage in each little cake. Um, I'm going to see if they look good together. Well, guys, look, I think they do. And each cake will make five rows so far. Now, I do realize as I get bigger, um, it's not going to make 5 rows, but so we got the wildflowers on top, and then in the middle, which you can see throughout, which is right here. These are the wildflowers. These are the very berry, and then the middle section is the very berry. And honestly, I don't think that looks bad at all together. So I do have 3 more cakes of each color coming, and that's as big as I'm going to make this blanket. But I do have 3 more cakes coming of each color, and I did get an email saying that they are just jammed with orders, so it's going to be later than expected that I receive mine. So anyway, that's what I'm working at. Okay, working on. Okay, so I was doing the granny square pullover. Haven't worked on it at all. I am going to. That is going to be a goal that I do work on it. Okay, so a friend of mine, and I don't think she would mind if I said her name. Her name is Cheyenne. I used to work with her like hands on, but now I work from home, and she's still at the office. So anyway, she came by and seen me last night just to check up, and we had a nice short conversation, but because I had the princess here and her daddy was coming to pick her up for the weekend, but she brought me this scarf. And she said, this scarf, oh, it looks black, but it's not, it's purple. Um, it's a real pretty purple, really dark purple, but it's not black. But she made me this scarf, and it is knitted. She knows how to knit. She taught me a little bit how to knit, and I taught her a little bit how to crochet. So she does both, and she made me this scarf. Anyway, it is not showing up true to color, but it is a very pretty um, dark purple with some, I guess you'd call that tweed in there with it, little tweed specks. But anyway, I have to put it on to show you. It is thick. I forget what she told me, if she did, what she used, but let's see, where's the camera? Look how thick that is. It's thick. And like I said, it's knitted. So anyway, she brought me that. And then it's really funny because nobody likes to weave in ends. But I wanted you to see this. I think you can. She made me 2 purple ones. They're little face. They're cotton. And her favorite stitch is the star stitch. So she made me some either little face scrubbies, not scrubbies, but washcloths, or they can be coasters. It didn't matter, but Look at that star stitch. Now that one you can really see. That one you can really see the stitch definition. Could be the colors, but it's absolutely wonderful. And I love them. And what I started to say is nobody likes to weave their ends in. She goes, I'm sorry I didn't weave my ends in. I said, don't you worry about it. I can get them. So anyway, she made me those also. So she's a real good friend. I hardly ever get to see her anymore, but every now and then we get together, just for a short chit chat, but it's always fun. So anyway, that's about all that's been going on. And like I said, I'll make more videos because I do have a scarf on the electric jammet, and I got it halfway done, and I'm going to have to tie on some more yarn because I ran out of yarn, but I do have the yarn. So, and what I may do is just go ahead and make another video and pop it up to show you how it's coming along because it's doing really good. So I guess that's all today. I did see where Hobby Lobby has their 30% off yarn, so I'm going to try to get out there this evening and just kind of look to see if there's anything I really want that I don't have. See if my daughter will go with me after work. And I am going to have another giveaway, and it's going to be coming up really soon. Everything hopefully is back to normal. Everybody's feeling good, and I can get back on the wagon on doing some more filming and showing you. And I don't know. I might just if I go to Hobby Lobby, I might just take you along and then pop up that video later on. Okay. So listen, thanks so much for rolling along with me today. And like I said, I apologize for being gone, but you guys hang in there. Things are getting better here on my end of the stick. And so I want you just to stay safe, keep smiling, and God bless.